welcome. I am here in Dallas once again. I'm here just overnight, and I'm staying in the city itself, and then I'll be headed home tomorrow. And this week is actually going to be pretty crazy for me. So I'm in Dallas overnight tonight, leaving tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, so today is Monday, and on Wednesday this week, I will be heading back to California. Again, just overnight, and then heading back home the next day. I'm gonna try to take you with me throughout the entire week. It's a little bit bananas, but for now, I just settled into my hotel. I am staying at a Kimpton. This is kind of an upscale chain of hotels from the IHG, so International Hotel Group. And I really love staying here when I can. The Kimpton hotels around the country kind of have different branding, kind of have different names. So you've got the Pittman here in Dallas, you have the Shane in Atlanta, and the Monaco, I think, in Philadelphia. They're really nice if you have a chance to kind of check one out. I'm going to go ahead and give you a room tour so you can kind of see what it looks like. The amenities are pretty standard as you would see with the other hotels. But on the right here we have essentially our mini bar. I will probably not be touching those. Those items are pretty pricey. But here we have a cup for ice, or a container for ice rather, and some glasses. And they have, it's a nice hotel when they give you the real glasses. So those are nice. Next to that, we have kind of this secondary mini bar with sodas and drinks. Again, won't be touching that. And there's light. There's a light here, which is nice because it kind of gives the room a little bit more, a little bit brighter. And then next to that, we have a closet with some robes and an umbrella, which I think is kind of a nice amenity. I don't see that often. And a luggage rack and some hangers for your coat. The bathroom, I think that this room and this kind of hotel in general has a very rustic feel. There's this kind of giant door that just kind of slides open. There is the toilet, the sink. They give you some, it's like body lotion, hand lotion, and soap, and a really nice shower with, again, just kind of standard amenities. So soap, shampoo. Another thing that I noticed about this hotel is it's got kind of the cement look on the ceiling and the walls, which I don't love. I think it gives a little bit of a cold feeling, but it is very stylish. We have our TV, our bed. We have just one king bed. A nice seating area with lamps and magazines. So if you do want to know what's going on in the local area, there's magazines for that. And I do love the view. So I got a view of the front courtyard. So there's several different hotels and office buildings kind of within this area. There's a fountain right there and a nice lit up tree. It is December, so the whole city is lit up. It's very, very festive, which I like. One final scan of the room. It's decent size for being such kind of a nice upscale hotel. So for tonight, don't plan on going anywhere. It's kind of cold outside. So I'm gonna go, actually they have a restaurant downstairs. So I'm gonna try to go downstairs, just grab a small bite to eat, and then probably turn in early. So I'll catch up with you a little bit later. This hotel does not offer free breakfast like the other hotels that I stay at. I think they might have free coffee downstairs in the restaurant, so I might try to grab at least some coffee, and then I'm going to pack up and check out and head on my way, but I'll catch up with you in a little bit. We have secured some coffee. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna drink this as I pack up, get the room ready, get checked out. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to stop and get a bite maybe on the way or close to where I am going. If not, I can grab something a little bit later today at lunch, but I will definitely catch up with you then or a little bit later. Hello, I am back. It is much later in the day. You can see the sun is starting to go down. It's been kind of an interesting day. The day started out great, started out fine. Sometime in the morning, I noticed a chip or kind of a gouge in my front tire in my rental car. I think it might have happened my very first appointment in the parking lot. They had kind of a gap at the end of the parking space, so I had my wheel turned and I was going back and forth over it. I think that's what caused it. Anyhow, it was fine during the day, but I was planning on taking the car from Dallas to Austin, which is about 200 miles. So I wasn't quite comfortable driving it with that much of the wall of the tire kind of damaged. So I went to one of the local rental car places. They didn't have any cars. I went to another one. They didn't have any cars to trade out for me. They didn't have any available cars. Being the holiday, I can understand. So fortunately, Dallas is a very large metropolitan area, and they have not only one, but they have 2 airports. So I went to the closest airport and I was able to change out my car, and I'm in a different car, so we're all good on that front. But even with all of that, my day just kind of, one appointment after another just kind of ran long, so my day just kind of ran into each other and I didn't really get a chance to eat. So as I am headed to Austin, I'm flying out of Austin tomorrow to San Francisco on kind of my second day of my work trip. So I could not stop on the way without stopping at Buc-ee's. So definitely to get something to eat and just the whole Buc-ee's experience. I did a Buc-ee's visit in a recent video. I will link that here. But if you aren't familiar with Buc-ee's, it's essentially a gas station, but it's Texified. So they have their brand of snacks, candy. They have really good food, barbecue, fresh food, sodas, the works. So I'm gonna head in, I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, and I will catch up with you soon. I got the chopped brisket sandwich. So basically this is just like it sounds. It has chopped brisket and a nice soft roll. When you come to Texas, you have to get barbecue and brisket. That is a staple. Really good. Along with that, I also got beaver chips. So basically these are just potato chips, but they're fresh out of the fryer, freshly made. Really good. They're so much fresher than when you buy them out of the package. And I also got 2 kinds of beef jerky. So I got just Korean barbecue and steakhouse flavor. Got these to take home with me. For dessert, I got a banana pudding. Banana pudding is kind of a staple dessert here in Texas. You kind of find it everywhere, and it is really good. So basically it is banana flavored pudding, and there's like chunks of banana and Nilla wafers in it. Really creamy too. So good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish up eating. I'm gonna get back on the road, and I will catch up with you tomorrow when we head to San Francisco. So I am currently here in San Francisco. I'm actually staying right outside the San Francisco airport. I was actually able to have dinner with family who live in the area, so I didn't take you with me, but I have come to my hotel and I finally got settled in. Let me go ahead and give you a room tour, and then I'm going to tell you about my kind of semi-interesting day of travel today. So we're here at another Holiday Inn Express. This is one of the hotels that's right outside the airport. So when you come in, you've got your closet here. This one has a safe, ironing, again, no frills, pretty standard. To the right, we have bathroom. This one is kind of small. It's on the smaller side, but it is clean and it is nice and bright, which definitely love having lots of light in here. We've got our mirror. Over here on the left, we have microwave, standard coffee maker, and fridge. I always like having at least a fridge so I can put some cold water in there. Just kind of have that on hand if I need to refrigerate anything. Here is a desk. Nice extra seat. Double. I'm only going to stay here one night, but I have 2 queen beds. So typically I like having 2 beds, just one to put my stuff on, or one for eating, one for sleeping, and then these tend to be a little bit bigger. Not a huge TV, but it will definitely do. Moment of truth. Let's see what kind of view we have. Okay, not great. So this hotel is actually right next to a McDonald's and right near a Costco. So the airport is right out there, right beyond that building. Made it here, got checked in, got settled. It's definitely been an interesting week for travel. But my flight today was great, smooth, crew was great. But I did experience, for the second time, an aborted landing. So we were coming in for landing at SFO, and you can kind of tell that the pilot kind of sped up really fast, kind of pitched up, and I definitely tell that we were going to try that again. There was a smaller plane, or kind of a corporate jet, that was landing, I guess, when we were trying to land at the same time. So that was a no-go. Not super eventful, but it was something that definitely kept things exciting. A couple years ago, when I was flying into Denver, or going to land into Denver, the pilot had to abort the landing just due to high level of wind and wind shear, which of course is a safety issue, and that is absolutely something they have to do. So very thankful that was the case. So tonight I'm probably just gonna get settled in. It's not super late, but I just kind of wanna make it an early night. Tomorrow morning I am hoping to try to get to the gym. They do have a gym here in this hotel, so just to kind of get my body moving a little bit. I think I'm gonna turn in for the night pretty soon, and then I will catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. We are starting our day with a travel hack. So these blackout blinds did not close all the way. There was a gap in between, so we do not want that. We do not want anyone peeking in, and also to keep the light out when I sleep. So I like it to be kind of dark. So I took a hanger. They have these hangers that have the clips, and I just clipped it on, and that did the trick. So it kept it completely closed. So travel hack, if you are in a hotel and the blackout blinds are not closing, just grab one of these hangers from the closet and just pinch it closed. I did not make it to the gym, or I decided I'm not going to go to the gym this morning. I had a great sleep, woke up with my alarm, so I'm just going to kind of take it easy this morning. This hotel does offer breakfast and coffee. It's not really that far. I do have time this morning. I don't really have far to go this morning, but I still, again, might just go downstairs and grab a bite to eat and some coffee, just for convenience, so I can kind of take my time packing up my stuff before I check out and head on the road. So I will catch up with you in a little bit. morning. I actually have an earlier lunch than I had expected, so I have a little bit more time. So I decided to come to the beach. It's kind of a cold and windy day, but it is sunny and it's really, really beautiful. So there is a Taco Bell that is right on the beach. And it is kind of regarded as being the only Taco Bell that's on the beach. So I decided I want to come here and kind of check it out. I don't typically choose Taco Bell for lunch, but obviously this is kind of a unique place to come check out. This Taco Bell is located in Pacifica, California, so on the Northern California coast. It is a Taco Bell cantina, which is a Taco Bell, and they have kind of all of the standard Taco Bell food, but it's a little bit more sophisticated. So it's like very, they wanted to take advantage of the beach atmosphere, so they offer kind of adult beverages, margaritas, in addition to the original food menu. I won't be trying those today, maybe next time, but I'm probably just gonna get kind of a light bite and then head off to where I need to go. But let's go ahead and head inside and I'll catch up with you a little bit. A breakfast burrito, just a small breakfast burrito with bacon. So nothing fancy, just kind of typical Taco Bell fare. Not bad. It just has egg, cheese, and bacon inside. They also have another option that's a bigger one that has like potatoes, hash browns, but I wanted something kind of small just for the go. This is definitely a unique experience. I think it definitely is worth coming here if you are in the Northern California area. It is just take a drive down the beach. It's a beautiful drive. There's also a lot of really great hiking spots around here along the mountains and to the beach. So this is kind of a nice touch. I'm gonna finish eating really quick and then I'm gonna get back on the road. I'll probably catch up with you when I get to the airport, but I will catch up with you a little bit later.